Are you stashing cash under your mattress? Because your bank thinks you are. And they might be right. Hey everybody, let's talk about money, specifically why stuffing it under your mattress, or even just keeping it in a bank, won't make you rich. I know, your grandma always told you saving is important. And guess what? Grandma was right. Sort of. Saving is crucial, but it's not the whole story. See, there's a difference between saving and just letting your money sit there like a couch potato, doing nothing. We're aiming for financial fitness, people, not financial flabbiness. Your money should be working out, not lounging around. We've all been there, stashing away a few bucks in a savings account, feeling all responsible and grown up. It's a good start. But here's the kicker. Simply saving money, especially in today's world, isn't enough to build real wealth. Inflation eats away at your savings. It's like trying to win a marathon by jogging in place. You're moving, but you ain't going anywhere fast. You need to move forward. That's where the whole broke mindset comes in. It's a trap many fall into. It's not about how much money you have, but how you think about it. Your mindset shapes your financial future. If you're stuck in the save every penny, never spend mentality, you might be missing out on opportunities to grow your money. Investing is key. It's like being afraid to drive your brand new car because you don't want to get a scratch on it. What's the point of having it if you're not going to enjoy it? Use your resources wisely. Don't get me wrong, saving is important. It's the foundation of financial health. We all need an emergency fund for unexpected life events, like when your pet iguana decides it only eats organic mangoes flown in from the Amazon. Life is unpredictable. But once you've got that safety net, it's time to start thinking bigger, bolder, and a little less like your grandma's dusty old piggy bank. Think about investments, growth, and financial freedom. Let's talk about interest rates. The tiny little crumbs banks toss your way while they're out there making it rain with your money. It's like they're giving you a pat on the back with one hand while picking your pocket with the other. Now, I'm no financial expert, but even I know that 0.05% interest is barely enough to buy a gumball these days. It's almost laughable, if it weren't so frustrating. You see, banks are like that friend who borrows $20 and forgets to pay you back. They promise to return it, but somehow it never happens. They take your hard-earned cash, lend it out to others at much higher rates, and give you a measly little something in return. It's a classic case of the rich getting richer. Don't get me started on fees. They'll charge you for everything, using an ATM, letting your balance dip below a certain amount, even breathing too close to the teller. It's like they're finding new ways to nickel and dime you. Here's the truth. Saving money in a traditional bank account is like trying to outrun a cheetah on a treadmill. No matter how fast you go, you're not making any real progress. You're putting in effort, but you're not really getting anywhere. It's a never-ending cycle of disappointment. And while you're stuck in neutral, inflation is busy eating away at your savings like a hungry termite in a woodpile. It's a slow, steady erosion of your financial future. Speaking of inflation, let's talk about this sneaky thief for a second. Imagine going to the grocery store one day, and your favorite avocado toast costs $20. The next week, it's $25. That's inflation for you, folks, the gradual increase in prices over time. Now, if your money is just sitting in a bank account earning a measly interest rate, guess what? It's losing value faster than a melting ice cream cone on a hot summer day. That's because the interest you earn is often lower than the rate of inflation, meaning your purchasing power is shrinking like a wool sweater in a hot dryer. This is why simply saving money in banks won't make you rich. It's like trying to fill a bathtub with the drain half open. You're adding water, but it's also constantly flowing out. To truly grow your wealth, you need to find ways to outpace inflation, and that's where investing comes in. Section 4. Banks, they're not your friends, they're your friendly financial advisors. Now, I'm not saying banks are evil villains in pinstripe suits, although some days they provide important services, like keeping your money safe, hopefully, and offering loans. But when it comes to building wealth, they're not exactly your fairy godmother either. Think of it this way. Banks are like gyms. They have all the equipment you need to get financially fit, loans, investment accounts, etc. But they're not going to do the work for you. You need to put in the effort, educate yourself, and make smart choices with your money. Section 5, investing. It's not as scary as a clown holding a tax form. Now, I know what you're thinking. Investing? Ellen, that sounds scary and complicated. And you know what? You're right, it can be. The world of investing can seem like a maze of numbers and jargon, but it doesn't have to be. With the right approach, it can be quite manageable. Think of investing like online dating. It's all about finding the right match. There are a lot of fish in the sea, or stocks in the market in this case, and it takes a little time and effort to find the right match for you. Patience is key, but with a little research and guidance, you can find investments that align with your goals and risk tolerance. The key is to start small and gradually increase your investments over time. Consistency is crucial. Think of it like trying a new spicy dish. You want to ease into it. You wouldn't eat a whole ghost pepper in one bite, would you? That would be overwhelming. Unless you're into that sort of thing, no judgment. Everyone has their own pace. Start with a little sprinkle of investment, and as you get more comfortable, you can gradually turn up the heat. The journey is yours to enjoy. And Section 6, breaking free from the broke mindset. You're richer than you think. Remember that broke mindset we talked about earlier? It's time to break free from that. It's not about how much money you have in the bank, but how you think about money and the opportunities it presents. Start by shifting your perspective. Instead of focusing on what you can't afford, focus on what you can. Instead of seeing money as something to be hoarded, see it as a tool to be used, to invest in yourself, your future, and your dreams. Section 7. So, you want to be a millionaire? Or at least not live paycheck to paycheck? Look, I'm not promising you'll become the next Warren Buffett overnight. Building wealth takes time, effort, and a little bit of luck, like winning a dance-off with Oprah. But by breaking free from the broke mindset and taking control of your finances, you can create a brighter future for yourself. Remember, it's not about getting rich quick. It's about making smart choices today that will pay off in the long run. So put on your financial fitness gear, ditch that broke mindset, and get ready to dance your way to financial freedom.